Now, we all know it is about to get blaring hot here. Yeah. It's not really the best weather for hiking, but we can't forget that there are some spots in Arizona that are cooler and perfect for that summer adventure.
That's right. Editor-in-Chief of Arizona Highways Magazine, Robert Stieve, is here to show us a few places featured in this month's edition. Robert, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, as always.
I'm excited because a few of these places I've heard of, but some of them I haven't. So where are we starting?
Well, you know, if you look at our cover, which I think is a beautiful shot, that's actually a trail up in the White Mountains up by Greer. It's called the West Baldy Trail, which is one of the highest peaks in the state. And as you can see, a lot of green and a lot of trees and a lot of cool. So when the blaring heat really does hit good and hard, that's one of the first places you might want to go.
It is, and I know another place that a lot of people think when they think going somewhere to get a cooler climate is to the rim, the canyon.
Yeah, going up to the Grand Canyon, yeah, and a lot of people are familiar with the South Rim and some of the trails there. The thing about the South Rim is most of those trails go down into the canyon where it's hot. Up on the North Rim, what you're looking at here is the Rainbow Rim Trail, which is a very remote trail, a very scenic trail, and I've hiked it many times. I don't think I've ever seen a single person out on that trail. I've seen a lot of wildlife out there, but then you get these amazing canyon views that are very different from what you see on the South Rim. It takes a little more time to get up there, but as you can see by that photo, it's an idyllic place to be.
Absolutely. I like a nice secluded hike. Like
we'll just say, wave at Robert when you go there.
Yeah, if you,
you're out there, be the only one there.
We'd be out there. We could have a picnic.
Yeah.
Well, I like this next trail because I think the name is cool. I don't know, Groom Creek Loop Trail.
Yeah, this is up by Prescott. One of the great things about this trail, and if your viewers are familiar with Prescott and Whiskey Row in the downtown area there in Prescott, this is about 5 minutes from downtown. It goes out to Spruce Mountain, and there's this great trail that winds up. There's a fire tower up on the top. We have a lot of fire towers around our state, and during season when there's rangers in there, if they're on duty, they'll let you come up and take a look at all the stuff they have. So kind of interesting for kids if you've got kids, or adults too, but it's also a great cool place to go.
Oh yeah, when you think Prescott, you think definitely anywhere near there is gonna. I can't wait for, like, you know, that 120. Nice to go to one of these cooler places, including when we were talking about, you hadn't heard of some of these spots, the Mogollon Rim. We actually have two trails that you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a couple beautiful trails up there. There's actually many beautiful trails up there. This one is Woods Canyon Lake. You know, the stereotypes about Arizona that it's just sand and dirt and scorpions and snakes, and this really dispels that stereotype. And not far from Woods Canyon is a place called Horton Creek, and this trail kind of goes up and down the Mogollon Rim. It's a pretty steep hike, but it's gradual enough that you don't have to be, you know, a superhero to climb this trail. But you get that water and you get that respite from the heat, and again you'll see some wildlife. Deer and elk are popular up there and common, and might even see a bear if you're lucky.
Ooh, wait,
I like that you said if you're lucky.
I was like, wait a minute, was that what I was hoping for?
Yes, you are. You're hoping to see a bear. It's a very cool experience.
You know, it's so amazing to me that these are just a drive away, and we forget that living here in the summer. We just think, oh, we have to tough it out.
Yeah, and of course, you've got all your great trails up in the Catalina Mountains. You know, you drive up there, and but this offers your viewers something else a little bit farther away, but still within driving distance.
Right.
And I know, did we have Baldy Peak at the beginning? But do you have another shot?
There was another shot at the end, just to reiterate how beautiful that place is. I guess this one has no people in it. That's why it's different.
It's different.
I actually think they sent the wrong photo as I'm looking, but it's a beautiful place. And for your viewers who are familiar with Greer, this is very close to Greer, Arizona, but this is the White Mountains.
So beautiful.
I love the White Mountains. We actually, you know, as kids, that's where we would always go during the summers to cool off, and then back again during the winter for ski season.
Well, yeah, and you know, talking about bears, the White Mountains and Greer is where they've reintroduced the Mexican wolves. So you very unlikely you'll see one, but you could hear one if you listen closely when you're out there. I've heard them out there too, so it's a pretty cool spot. So.
That's so crazy. What I love about the magazine is we're flipping through and we just think it's beautiful pictures, but it is very educational, places you didn't even know were in Arizona that you can, you know, possibly add to your summer plans with the family.
Yeah, and we talk about other things, where to stay and where to eat and a lot of the other stuff, so you're not just, at a loss when you get to a place like Greer. We'll tell you where to eat and on all the other necessities of life as well.
I love that. Thank you so much, Robert. I love it when you come. I love these pictures, and I love that you wish us to see a bear.
And a wolf.
And a wolf. Now, if you like what you see, you can subscribe to Arizona Highways Magazine by calling 1-800-543-5432 or by going online to arizonahighways.com.